directly from First and 10 Sports Bar, owner Jesse Loyola and Rob DeLuna. Thank you so much for allowing us to be here from the beautiful Corpus Christi, Texas, the sparkling city by the sea. Well, we have somebody who can sparkle, and I mean sparkle big time. A little, maybe 40 miles or so from Corpus, from the beautiful hometown of Kingsville, Texas. We're going to have the one and only, a powerful, up-and-coming voice, an angelic voice, the one and only Angel Jimenez. She has one of the top songs going on right now, and we're going to get to her in just a second. But we do want to say, again, our thank yous, LBJ, the DJ, the best engineer, producer, and the executive producer is his wife, Joanna, of course. And taping for us, my wife, Alma Loyola, for YouTube. And then, again, a big thank you to Carlos Lopez, Batman Lopez from Magic 104.9, and all the Lopez Broadcasting System Network, because he's also been put on, thanks to LBJ and all the great work over there, our Danny Loyola show in a few days. So that's another thing to be looking forward to. Again, let's welcome Angel Jimenez. Welcome to the show, Angel. How you doing here?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
All right. I'm gonna tell you one thing, Midnight. When I heard you on Facebook, and I heard you on YouTube, and I heard you singing with a mariachi, and then singing this latest song, which is a #1 hit, I just said, oh my goodness gracious, I would love to have her on the show. Hey, dreams do come true. So here we are. You got to tell us a little bit about your upbringing and where you're from, and anything you want to tell us so that we can get to know Angel Jimenez a little bit better, okay?
I am from Kingsville, Texas. I'm 21 years old, and I'm currently studying vocal music education there in Kingsville at SAMU. And I started singing when I was 8 years old, and when I started singing, I mostly sang country, pop, and soul music. But then as I got older, I started singing mariachi, and I lived with my mom, who is biologically my grandma, but she raised me since the day I was born, and she adopted me in 2015. So she's always been my mom, she's always been there for me, and it's because of her that I'm able to do it.
And your beautiful name is?
Margarita Jimenez, but she goes by Marty.
Marley's right here with us,
Yes.
and beaming with pride, of course, and we really appreciate that. And there's another young man here by the name of Heath, I believe.
Yes.
Who is he?
He's my husband.
Oh, all right. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. 21 years old. I don't even know that I can remember what I was doing when I was 21 years old. Wow. So young and so talented. But let me tell you one thing. So you started singing there, and you named, I like country, I like Motown, I like soul music, I all those different genres, but you started singing out in the public, mostly like with singing my lecture, or just...
Really whatever they wanted. So I'd be like, hey, what do you want me to sing? I'll learn. That's what I would do.
So you would be singing like in what kinds of locations, or your family groups, or weddings, or quinceañeras, anywhere?
Anywhere they would call me, I would go.
How sweet is that? Yeah, well that's what it takes. You want to get the exposure, but not only that, the experience, right?
Yes. And
And what a great experience to be able to recollect all those great times that when you were 8 years old. So that's what puts you at about the third grade, second, third grade. Yeah, more or less. Well, Angel, you know, so you started singing when you're really young, and you're singing like there in the Kingsville area, singing and you're kind of getting some experience and getting some exposure. Then, when did you start playing music, or maybe you would make a little money? Maybe you could say professionally, you know?
that would have to be close to the end of my years in high school. Because I had my own mariachi when I was in high school, but it didn't last too long because everybody was busy with marching band and everything. We were very young, so it was very hard.
What's the name of the mariachi?
Mariachi Jimenez.
Jimenez? Of course. No brainer, come on, Danny. Then I thought I So Mariachi Jimenez, oh, okay, well, beautiful. All right, so that kind of didn't work out because high school people are in the band, they got all these other little, well, not little, but important
School
things.
came first.
Of course. And so then what happened?
Well, then I went out, and some people don't know this. When I graduated from high school,
Is it breaking news?
breaking news.
Breaking news here at the Danny Miller Show. Go ahead and.
I actually did cosmetology for a while. Yes, and then I was like, you know what? No. I want to go back to music. So then I applied for Tamu, and then I got in.
When you said you used to do, look at it, a lot of people didn't know about you doing cosmetology. I think you start looking at you like, this guy needs a makeup, he needs a makeover. He needs something. Well, anyway, so how cool is that? So then you went to, hey, my wife and I, we went to Texas A&M, now Texas A&M, home of the Javelinas, Javelina Nation.
Yes.
And so, and you're still there now,
Yes.
right? Pretty cool. And you said a while ago, I think you said you were doing music theory, what was the
Local music education.
local music education. How perfect for somebody with such great vocals like yourself. Well, you know, ladies and gentlemen, let me say this right off the bat, and everybody knows that Daniel is an honest person. I want to be coming not only honestly to you, but also hopefully from the heart, from the soul. And this young lady has already touched a lot of people, but her future is limitless. Let me, the camera, let me say right into that camera and let y'all know that we're hearing today here at the Danny Miller Show a world-class singer. A world-class singer. And she got some things that she's doing not only with mariachi, but also with Tejano music. And we're going to talk a little bit about later her number one song that's out there in different charts. Been number one in one particular one, Machine Gun Radio. And somebody said, see that. Machine Gun Radio, that's the name of the internet. And she's been there number one with that song. We're going to play it in a little bit for 3 weeks and going strong. And then she's hit the charts also for two great friends of ours here, Keith Leon from Houston. What's the name of the Houston Tejano Hits? Keith, check in, brother. Let us know. Hey, we want more of Angel Jimenez there in Houston, and thank you for all what you do, Keith. And then his dad, the legend himself, Mr. Santos Taquito Leon. Oh, Santos, is that okay when I say Taquito Leon? That's how we used to know him here in a few years back. But anyway, Santos, he's got another great program. He's a Tejano Roots Hall of Fame. Santos Leon has Texas Jukebox Radio. Angel's in that top charts also with that particular group. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna switch over to one of your songs. We gotta introduce your song, the one that the great Jose Rosario Gonzalez is the writer. He composed this song, and he took a liking to. Who's not gonna take a liking to this fabulous young lady who has a golden voice? And so Angel wanted to sing maybe something like a cumbia, something Tejano, and the legendary, and I mean it, the legendary Jose Rosario Gonzalez composed this song for her, and it's really taken her under his wing. And saludos al señor Jose Rosario Gonzalez. And here's your beautiful song that you composed and did for Angel. Tell us a little bit about that song, and then LBJ will play it.
So the way that this song came about was last year I had contact with him saying that I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do a cumbia because I really love to dance and I really like upbeat songs. And he was like, okay, well, I will help you. And so then this year came, 2023, and I said, okay, I'm ready. He was like, okay, I'll write it for you. And so here is No Lo Pienses Tanto.
No Lo Pienses Tanto. Number one. Check it out. Yeah.
Me dices que te vas, no lo pienses mucho y déjame en paz. Y no te preocupes, no voy a llorar. Si te quieres ir, pues vete, ¿qué más da? Me dices que te vas, tantas veces antes lo has dicho ya. Y sigues conmigo por necesidad. Tú solo conmigo sabes cómo amar. No lo pienses tanto y toma tu rumbo. Si ya no me quieres, busca otro amor. No lo pienses tanto y sal de mi mundo. Si no eres feliz aquí, dime si te vas a ir. Por favor.
You enjoy that? Píquele, píquele, píquele. Let Angel know that you love her song. And thank you, Mr. Rosario Gonzalez. Beautiful song. Number one. Here, Angel Jimenez on the Danny Viola Show. Loving it. Píquele, 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 píquele. Show us some love. Yeah.
Me dices que te vas, tantas veces antes lo has dicho ya. Y sigues conmigo por necesidad, pues solo conmigo sabes cómo amar. No lo pienses tanto y toma tu rumbo. Si ya no me quieres, busca otro amor. No lo pienses tanto y sal de mi mundo. Si no eres feliz aquí, dime si te vas a ir. Por favor. No lo pienses tanto y toma tu rumbo. Si ya no me quieres, busca otro amor. No lo pienses tanto y sal de mi mundo. Si no eres feliz aquí, dime si te vas a ir. Por favor.
Woo! My goodness gracious, that is awesome. Beautiful. Angel, good Lord, that was so great. Man. And you know, that same songwriter who is taking the advocating for and helping out Angel any way he can, Mr. Rosario Gonzalez, he's featured in Jenny Rivera's latest book. And there's where she talks about how people sometimes, you know, they want you to sing this or that, different kinds of ballads and this and that. And she gives Mr. Jose Rosario Gonzalez, I mean, high praises for believing in her and supporting her. And I went ahead and sent him back a little something and said, just like you helped Jenny Rivera, it's so beautiful to see that you're helping all these young and up and coming artists, especially Angel Jimenez. That's so neat, right? You want to say something to Mr. Jose?
Yes, hello, Mr. Rosario. I hope you're watching. If
I
you're
hope
not,
he
you
is
better
too.
watch this back.
Yeah, he did.
Thank you so much for all that you do for not just me, but for everybody.
Exactly. Well, we see that Mr. David Munoz from Munoz Snapshots, a great fan. He's the #1 Tejano photographer in Tejano land. He's a great friend of ours, Mary and David Munoz. Thanks for tuning in. We got Danny Nola Jr. Nico. All right. I appreciate you. You gave us 3 big hearts. You must have really loved that song. And then we also want to thank Jesse Novella, owner also, and of course, your mom. And we got a whole bunch of other people tuning in. We got David Tamez, an educator, former retired administrator here in Corpus, great friend of ours. And we got a lot of people starting to tune in. Hey, remember, we're hearing here a world-class singer, and when you see and you hear, there's going to be about 3 more songs that will be coming out. I want you to, as we say here in the Danny Nola Show, píquele, 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 which means give her some of those the heart or the love or the light, and so that angel can see that y'all are responding to her and showing her some love, okay? Especially those lemons. Those lemons look so pretty when they bubble up like that, don't they? All right, so you're doing this now, and tell us about a special event that happened just last night, where you were a winner, of course. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened last night in San Antonio?
So I competed in Voz de la Paloma. It was a celebration of life of the Tres Llamas, ranchera singer, La Paloma del Norte. And so I honestly, I don't even know how I came up. I saw it on Facebook, and I was like, you know, I don't know. I was debating on this should I do this or not, because it's in San Antonio, you know, about 2 hours away from there. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to say, I haven't done a competition in a long time, so let me try. And so I signed up, and then yesterday was the competition at 2, and then we had a concert at 7 featuring everybody. And I was very nervous. Everybody was so amazing, and I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And so I went up there, did the best way I could.
Number one, winner, and the winner is Angel Jimenez. Wow, I'm not surprised. That's so great. And then it was so neat to see that somebody videotaped that and put it on yesterday, and I was tagged because you mentioned that you were on the way back home,
Yes.
and that you were going to be here with me today.
Yes.
And it was so neat to see that. Thank you for doing that. Well, tell us about another contest that you were involved in. What's the name of that program in Mexico? It's big. It's just like here, you got an American Idol, you got all these big programs where people, they go out and they compete against each other in their music gear or different kinds of things that they do. Tell us about that experience, because you were very successful in that one too.
I was on Tengo Talento, Mucho Talento. And it was
It's
last
huge in Mexico. It's a big, big show in Mexico.
Yes. I was on it last season, temporada 26, and I got to the semifinals, and it's based in Los Angeles. So that's where I went. And they paid for everything, praise God.
Thank God.
Yes, so I flew back and forth last year.
This is the kind of contest you want to get in, right?
Yes.
So tell us about the song that you sang, and then we're not gonna put it up there next, but we're gonna put another song that you wanted us to put on as the second song. So we'll come back to that, and it's a gorgeous song that put you in that semifinal spot where you had this one-to-one competition with another female singer, and then you went on to semifinals. Okay.
That song was Iris de Maya. Yes.
And it's
But-
beautiful.
But the song that it's okay. But the song that got me there was Tapados.
And now we're going to play a little bit of what's the second song that you want us to play that is also kind of mariachi song? You want to introduce that one too?
Yes.
Oh, we did put it on there for you.
So this next song was the first song that I ever recorded professionally. It's written by Irma and Nick Aguilar. It was called Pupaveras, and I recorded it in San Antonio, Texas with the help of Henry Williams.
Yo enamorada de ti, con otra me engañaste. Te di mi tiempo, mi alma, te di mi cariño, pensando siempre en ti, después y antes de mí, en nuestro camino, nuestro cariño y en nuestro destino. Es muy tarde, ya no quiero estar contigo. Traicionaste, mataste mi cariño. Yo pensando que eras sincero conmigo. Ahora quiero despertar, no estoy dormida. Fuiste fiel conmigo. Algún día tú pagarás lo mismo. El dolor que me causaste irá contigo. Ahora mi vida ya tendrá otro camino.
Beautiful. Saludos, Hector Gutierrez Sr. You got him back earlier.
Yes.
The great Hector Gutierrez. Thanks for tuning in. Up. John Zapata. Nice.
Es muy tarde, ya no quiero estar contigo. Traicionaste, mataste mi cariño. Yo pensando que eras sincero conmigo. Ahora ya yo desperté, no estoy dormida. Con el tiempo se me pasará tu olvido. Los recuerdos se quedarán contigo. Porque te di mi tiempo, alma y mi cariño. Tú sufrirás y pagarás con tu destino.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Let's hear that there. Beautiful. I tell you, it was world class. Beautiful. That's beautiful singing and stuff. We also want to say hi to my friend, your friend, everybody's friend, Ray Hassel El Caracol, DJ, one of my former students from the great West Oso High School back in the day. Caracol, and thanks for tuning in. We've got also Kathy A. Flynn. Thank you for tuning in. Also in the house today. That's great. And then we also have Robert Rocha. Thanks for watching, Robert. We really appreciate it. Alrighty. Oh my goodness. So you're right now singing mariachi, and then you're singing also getting into Tejano, and I know that you like all kinds of music. So you probably will conquer all the world. But what do you think? Well, maybe one or two worlds at a time, right? And so far, the mariachi is so amazing. I was telling Angel here earlier, Cesar Martinez, Cesar Romano, where are you? You go. Check in. Cesar Martinez, who's the lead vocalist for David D. Garza, Los Musicales. When he sings solo, he goes by Cesar Romano. He loves mariachi. He loves Juan Gabriel. He loves all these different folks. And he was the first person to be on the Daniel Roller show a few months ago. And I was telling Angel, he's a world class singer, no doubt. Out there, Cesar. And then you over here at the bookends. In between, we had Puros Tejano Root Hall of Famers. And in the bookends, you and Cesar are going to be future Tejano Roots Hall of Famers. And Bobby, mucho más. You have the voices, the talent, the charisma to go to international also. So God bless you. Anything you want to tell the audience as far as to listen to your music or where they can tune in to check out more of your music?
Yes, all my music is available on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and you can also follow me on my social medias, DJ Jimenez and Official DJ Jimenez. I am on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
All right. We're saying a little hi here from Chris E. Aloha. So thank you for tuning in, Chris E. and everybody else who's tuning in. I right now, that song that's number one, Machine on the Radio, and then starting also with Keith Yan and Santos Yan, and their respective programs. We need to request that song.
Yes.
We need to request that song so that we can have it also be in the top 20 Lopez Broadcasting. Bert Lopez, a lot of times he's tuning in here with us. And as you well know, one of our guests was his brother, the owner of all the Lopez Broadcasting radio stations and the mothership here, Magic 104.9 FM, Carlos Lopez. He was a great get special guest here with us. And that day, LBJ was extra good, extra great because that's his boss. Yeah. He had to. Do you want to sing a? We got a special treat for all of you. And again, I want to recognize again this gentleman, Jose Rosario Gonzalez, because I spoke about how he was featured in her book, The Jenny Rivera, and how she was very appreciative of how supportive he was and all that. He's not very supportive, of course, of all the young artists, including our own Angel Jimenez here from Kingville. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get Angel to sing a Jenny Rivera song. And it's going to be very special. You ready? You got it? All right, LBJ. Thank you, mijo.
Ya me acabé 2 cartones, me tequila montones, y olvido no ha llegado. Ya fui rezada en la iglesia, es un santo de cabeza, y olvido no ha llegado. Ya tuve nuevos amores, ya destrocé corazones, y olvido no ha llegado. Y olvido tanta estarro, parece que vive en el mundo. Y olvido tan desgraciado. No llega el olvido, se está haciendo fondo en alguna esquina. No llega el olvido, y por más que intento, mi mente no te olvida. Extraño, te quiero, y por tus recuerdos ya quedado en cero. No llega el olvido, se quedó dormido mientras yo me muero.
Yeah.
Esta canción es para Jenny Rivera y José Rosario.
Yeah. Saludos, baby Hernández. Saludos, Verónica Flores Herrera de Channel 6. Rubén Ayala.
No llega el olvido, se está haciendo tonto en alguna esquina. No llega el olvido, y por más que intento, mi mente no te olvida. Te extraño y te quiero, y por tus recuerdos ya quedado en cero. No llega el olvido, se quedó dormido mientras yo me muero.
Si no tuviéramos la magnífica standing ovation de la aquí en la outrider. No, oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. I'd like to say that, in the Tejano music, Jay Bettis is known as La Voz. You, with your beautiful, powerful, and angelic voice, you also deserve to be called La Voz. The voice I'm telling you, you have just a tremendous gift. It's, in Spanish, it's un don. It's a gift. Not everybody can sing the way you sing. We're so honored and privileged to have you here at the Danny Noella Show. And don't let it be the first time you come on over here and visit with us, because we are expecting great things from you. It's just going to get better and better.
I'll come back anytime. Just come.
Oh, I know. Oh, Joey. I remember that.
I'm honored to be here.
Oh, God bless you. You sang, we've heard you sing mariachi, we heard you sing una cumbia. So great. Is there any other kind of, because you started off with, you said soul and country, pop, and so who's some of your favorite artists?
I love Whitney Houston, Demi Lovato, Dolly Parton, and oh my God, why are there so many? There's so many, and like I grew up on also like the church, like wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water.
Way in the water, way in the water. Oh, that's cool. You know, a lot of the influence of some of our great soul singers and rhythm and blues, jazz, and all that, it is the beginning of the church, singing in the church. And so, you can do it all. But in the meantime, we're going to be wanting that you request those songs,
Yes.
and that we get up, not only in those three shorts that we mentioned, but in everything. You know who's another dear friend of ours here? He's a Channel 3 anchor, Rudy Trevino. Rudy Trevino is the KIII anchor. And Mero, when it comes to news, he's lo mejor de los nuestros. He's the best of the best here. And he's a great friend. We've been known for many, many times. He also has, what a lot of people kind of think is the gold standard when it comes to shots. But I'm going to go countdown, Rudy. Hey, I want you to pay attention to Angel Jimenez. Rudy, hey, if you haven't checked her out yet, you're doing it now. Then come on in and listen to us. Hey, you know, he's got a program on, very famous here with Barbie Deal.
Yeah.
The Domingo show. Have you been on the Domingo show yet?
Actually, the Domingo live show was my first ever public performance.
How old were you?
I was 8.
8? Is there any footage of that?
Somewhere on Facebook.
Is there any footage of that?
Somewhere on Facebook.
I would love to see that. You know, that's you were 8 years old on the Domingo show.
Yes.
What did you say? Do you remember what you said?
Adele.
Oh man, you're up there with all the big ones, right? You know how to select them. Yeah. Now you're gonna be our Adele. You're gonna be our Jenny Adele. You're gonna be our Whitney Houston. Well, whatever you want to be, you know, the sky's the limit for you, especially with that gift that you have, or that la voz that you have. Okay. So you know the radio show. Rudy wasn't there at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Was he?
Yes.
Oh, Rudy, I don't want to age you. Oh, instead I forget that Angel was just 21. So Rudy was already there.
Yes.
Cool. Well, we definitely reminded of that. Pull out the archives there and let's see if we can see Angel Jimenez singing when she was 8 years old on the Domingo Live show. Man, that's so neat. So you've been, you know, going around and doing some promoting and going to different programs and different places. Let us know some of the places you've gone to meet folks and to promote the songs and give us a little update on it.
So my most recent one was last night. I did the talk at the Voz de la Paloma competition. And then I also participated in Alicia C. Felices Centro,
Yes.
her event, Fiesta Latino Música Sin Fronteras. I participated in that. I opened the show, and I was very honored for that. They were all amazing. It was myself, Annika, Elvira Valdez, and Alicia, and it was accompanied by Maria Chica de America, and La Corona Cinco, and Shelly Lana's band.
Man, I'm telling you, you're up there with all the some of the top artists, some of the top folks in the business, and say hi to Mr. Rosario Gonzalez checking in on us. All the best, he says, and then Mero Elizondo, a good friend of ours. She is a great singer. Mero, this is Mero de Midland, Lubbock area, and is a great friend of los Elizondos. And we've got some brothers that are from Washington State. They love the hum music. They were here not that long ago visiting us. So welcome to the show. Yes, she is a great singer, Mero.
Thank you.
Sister Mary Marola Thompson is also watching. Ruben Lopez, you know who Ruben Lopez is? The president of Tejano Roots.
Oh, wow.
Ruben Lopez is on board. Hey, Ruben, in a few years, I know you got to meet the qualifications. How many years? How many? 15?
15.
Like 15 years in the business and all that. Well, before you know it, Angel, maybe when you're about in your 30s. The same thing with Cesar, you know. But Cesar, he's been around so long with David Digallo. He's 30 years old. He just turned 31. And he's already been with David Digallo for 9 years. And so, he, you know, maybe in 6 years, you'll be eligible. And so will you when you get that magic number 15. And you're going to get there anytime. You are destined to get there, okay? You also, so saludos a Ruben Lopez. You're looking at the future. Here you go. A Tejano Roots Hall of Famer, world-class singer. The name is Angel Jimenez. Angel Jimenez. Angel Jimenez. She's awesome. All right. Teresa Terry Jimenez Alemán Serrata. I don't think she's in relation to you, but she's got a Jimenez in it. Is she?
Yes.
Mira, hombre, I'm not. Esta prima. Sorry about that, Terry. Bienvenida. Great voice, great talent.
Thank you so much.
You should know. La prima se anda para cantar. She can sing, right? Oh, yeah. All right, so we got one more song there that we're going to do. Which one is it that you wanted to sing? You can sing a cappella?
Oh, yes. So, just a little something a cappella. Since we're in Corpus Christi, I thought, why not Selena?
Oh, she's going to sing a Selena song, a cappella. And I was telling Angel that Selena was my 7th and 8th grade student at Molina Junior High, West Coast Junior High. And just a fantastic. She was starting off. Selena was do it, mira.
Como la flor.
Como la flor.
Yo sé que tienes un nuevo amor, sin embargo deseo mejor. Si en mí no encontraste felicidad, tal vez alguien más te dará. Como la flor, con tanto amor, me diste tú. Se marchita, me marchó. Yo sé perder, pero ay, cómo me duele. Ay, cómo me duele.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You know, we didn't communicate before the show. We didn't get together and say, you put your little bling bling Selena type cap and I put my hat and I put my Selena cap. We didn't do this.
No, it was not planned.
It wasn't planned, right? But it doesn't have to be planned. The plan is this. Be sure and request Angel Jimenez songs.
Yes.
Angel Jimenez songs and go on, where is it that we can go get the song that is Criollo Rosario Gonzalez?
You can find it everywhere on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. No lo pienses tanto, Angel Jimenez.
No lo pienses tanto. Don't think about it too much. Just do it. That's all you got to do. No lo pienses tanto. Just do it. All right? Hey, Moses Estrada, el presidente de nosotros, Moses. He's singing great voice. We've got Magda Gonzalez Amadir. She's also tuning in. Magda, muchas gracias. We appreciate you. PCE came back on one more time. Said, wow, very beautiful voice.
Thank
But
you.
I've been telling you, Danny don't lie. And I just added a little bit more because I really truly believe that she's got a world-class voice. And she's not only been places already, she's going to take it to a higher level. And we need everybody's support. Young people, even old people like myself, we all need support. And we be sure that when you have an opportunity, advocate for young artists, especially Angel Jimenez here from Kingsville, Texas.
Not
All
just
right?
young artists, new artists in general.
Yeah, because
Yes.
it's all good. Thank you. We've got Stephanie Esmeralda Trevino, so proud of you, sister.
Yes, it's my sister.
All
Thank you,
right.
sister.
Hey, the familia se vale. Yeah, family is so important. Mero comes back and says, great song, just downloaded this awesome song. Hello.
Thank you so much.
Mero! He is the best. He is the best. Thank you, Mero. Okay, is there another song that you might, let me change it a little bit. What is one of the songs right now that you really feel like, man, I think this is such a hot song, I really like, and to the Tejano feel, you know, because I know I saw somewhere in some of the research that I was doing that you really love Jay Pettis and the song that he was singing. What was it? Vuelvo? I think it was Vuelvo. And I think it era Vuelvo, the potpourri, the medley he's got with from Jimmy Gonzalez. And it just so happens that Vuelvo is a beautiful song. And again, one of my former students and played with Selena and the Dinos, Ricky Vela, is a songwriter. Vuelvo along with Peter Sudillo. And Ricky, I mean, he wrote No Me Queda Más, one of the great Selena and the Dinos songs. And can you imagine they were both my students? It's so beautiful, right? It's beautiful. It really is. So, who are some of these Tejano artists that you feel like, whether you met, you kind of in awe of them, or you want to meet? Or you want to meet?
Let's see. And sometimes when I hear this, that's amazing. Jay Pettis, I go to meet as well. Let's see. Who do I go?
Great, great. That is also a and then something and I didn't beat us believe, oh God, wow. Just so much talent. And so don't forget Cesar Martinez, because I would love to hear a collaboration with you and Cesar. You know, not when he Cesar Martinez and David Garza, the musicales, the lead vocals, is awesome. But Cesar Omar, when he does his solo life, he loves mariachi, he loves Juan Gabriel. I would love a collaboration with you. You're familiar with the collaboration that him and Stephanie Martel did. That was a tremendous song. Well, hopefully one day, you know.
I'm open to it.
That's not really here, are you up there? Oh, Keith Diab is on board. Keith, we were just talking about you. Great things, of course, and how Angel is on the charts over there with you and also your dad. And those two great places in Houston and also with down on Road, Texas Jukebox Radio and in Houston, down on Hits. And Keith, thank you for always watching in and looking at our program. And Keith also says, saludos Angel and Danny. A big thumbs up to Keith. You're awesome, brother. And all those people that have a way to promote songs, artists, and all that, remember to promote and help Angel Jimenez. Angel Jimenez, Angel Jimenez. All right, anything else you want to say, Angel, this is like an open mic. You say whatever you want to say. You want to say hi to somebody, a shout out to somebody.
Shout out to all my friends and family from Kingsville, Texas. and everybody that's here to support me. Some people that I just met, hello, everybody that I just met. My mom, my sister, and my boyfriend. And I also want to say thank you so much to everybody that's been supporting me in my music. It means so much to me. And just y'all listening is everything. Because my mom always told me, you know, without people supporting you and your fans and supporters, you're nothing, you know? So thank y'all so much for everything. I truly appreciate it. Anytime that I make music, it is for the people.
That's awesome. Stay like that. You know, this is I've been saying a voice, a golden voice, but then golden heart too. Oh my goodness, that's so beautiful, so great. Well, Angel, is there another song you want to sing? Maybe a cappella or something. This is your show. You take it anywhere you want, or if you want a song every day, you look it up and you'll do it for you. Oh, we got that Dios there. You want to introduce that one because that's the one. That's a big song. Mention that one. They really better the history behind that. Tata Dios, you're gonna love this. It's awesome.
The first time I sang Tata Dios, I was in high school. I was a junior in high school, and I performed in Edinburgh, Texas, where people don't know this yet. I won a gold medal for it in state election, and then thank you.
Yeah.
And this is also the song that I auditioned with on Game of Heaven.
Okay. That's awesome. Miguel está defendida, ¿no? That's a song that he's silent. Thank you, everything. Appreciate it. who's on board and has been seeing, eyewitnessing here and ear witnessing the great Angel Jimenez from Kingsville, Texas. 21 years old. Hijo. No me acuerdo yo cuando tenía 21 años. No me acuerdo. You, how much time we got there? About 12 minutes. Good. You're too young, but you went to Rudy Trevino. You were 8 years old. You were singing on the Domingo Live with Rudy Trevino was there. We said, hey, Rudy, let's gonna start listening a little bit to Angel Jimenez. I know you do. And let's see if we can get her on that Tejano Gold Countdown. It's in gold standard Tejano music. And to get Angel back to come down to Channel 3 studios there, the Domingo Live show with you and Barbie. Hey, she's just 35, 40 miles away there in the beautiful Kingsville, Texas.
Yeah,
Okay.
30 minutes away.
And so hopefully, we want everybody to be sure and be looking for Angel songs on YouTube, on all the different digital platforms. And a good friend from North Texas, Middle, Elizondo, he's got you. We got Mark Skirka watching. Mark Skirka, he used to be a district attorney here in Oasis County. Hey Mark, how you doing? You well? Appreciate you checking in. Odie Lopez again, beautiful, singing praises. Ernie, Yvonne, TJ, Los Treviños. Ernie is a great supporter of all Tejano music.
Yes.
He is all over the place, and he goes to a lot of places and a lot of festivals. And Ernie Trevino, Yvonne, gracias for everything that y'all do. What an amazing voice, that's what he said. Okay, oh, she said it, both of them said it. And so again, thank you all for watching this great young singer, Angel Jimenez. And we bless her song. Is there something you want to sing? Because I was telling Angel that we had another great Tejano singer here on our show, Jackie Gomez, and she's just fantastic. She's at Tejano Roots Hall and all that. And she was here, and when they were playing her song, LBJ was playing her song, she was singing over the PA, and it sounded fantastic. And I said, you sure? You can sing over your song. You got such a beautiful, magnificent voice. Do it because it'll come out awesome. And LBJ got a good little system here.
Yes.
He always tells me how much he paid for it.
Wonders.
You want to see something that you really like something?
I told my mom that I would sing this. I'll sing the kisses.
Which one again?
Jolene.
Oh, all right, Jolene. Yeah.
I was playing around at the house. I was like, Mama, I sing Jolene. Mama. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my name.
Yeah.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can.
Yeah. That's for mom.
Yes.
Sylvia Ponce, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we appreciate when you and John come over to First and 10. Jacqueline Garcia, one of my former students at Moody High School. Jacqueline, thanks for tuning in. Got a great audience here.
Yes.
Checking out Kingsville, the pride of Kingsville, Texas, Angel Jimenez, okay? Is there any other requests, Mom? For Jolene? Hey, that was, you said country, right?
Yes.
So, a little, anything that you know, so maybe a hold down or anything like that? I know I might be asking for too much, but what do you want me to do? We just want to hear you. We just want to hear you. And let everybody know the diversity that you have in being able to sing across all different genres. Not everybody can do that. You get that gift, that's a very special gift. Odie Lopez, West Coast class of '89, yeah, all right. Thanks for tuning in, Odie. Appreciate you. Anita Mata says hi, Angel.
Hi.
You know Anita Mata?
Yes.
That's
So
great.
always supporting me. Thank you so much.
That's what it takes. Fans, supporters.
Yeah.
Hi from Kingsville. All right. So, if anybody, if you want to sing another song, if not, let me ask you something. You were in San Antonio last. You're in Corpus Christi. The life of a musician, and it can be pretty hard. What is it that drives you now? Other than I know that you don't need to be love song or anything, what are some things that motivate you or inspire you to be in the music business?
I would say the thing that inspires me to keep going to be motivated is all my supporters.
And,
Yes.
and when you're out there on the stage and you get your fans and supporters and there's applauses that people applaud you and bravo and otra, una canción and you gotta do that. I'm sure you're so proud of you. And so, is there any places that some things that you've got coming up that you want to let the viewing audience know so that they might be able to see you on some of the programs or just again get them up to that song and you always want to continue doing that.
Yes. So right now I'm just doing private parties and stuff. And when I have public events, I will post it on my social media. So you can follow me, official Angel Jimenez. And yes, please request my song No Lo Pienses Tanto on your favorite radio station.
Well, when you talk about like personal appearances and all that, Cesar, again, our great friend Cesar Omar, he's got a lot of gigs all over the place as a solo artist, and he's got his music, and that boy is just, he's got gigs all over. And he's not playing with David, he has to be very busy as well, but give the audience not only the what did you say what was
Official Angel Jimenez.
okay, and that's the one that people can become a member of the official or is that just the actual?
That's my social medias. So I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And you can find my music on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube.
Okay. I saw that you have quite a few things on TikTok, and you got a lot of little like short videos that are, I mean, they really showcase how when you can sing all kinds of songs, all kinds of genres of like we said earlier. That is the TikTok will look you up as
Yes, official Angel Jimenez.
official Angel. All right. Is there any one last song that you might want to sing that, and maybe in the call, maybe Dave can look it up for you? Well, in the meantime, let me ask you this. Shelly Lives, Shell Shop Records, what is it, 3? She's kind of retired from being out on the road. But she's out on the road a lot promoting all these great young artists that she has. And I know that she's also been a part of your life.
Yes.
How did how did you get to meet Shelly and how did she help you out?
So I recorded No Lo Pienses Tanto in Brownsville, Texas. And of course, there's a guy who's who's very good friends with Shelly. And so we talked to Shelly about it, and she was like, yeah, I'll help her. So she came down to Brownsville to help me record the vocals.
Isn't that great? That is so awesome. The great Shelly Lives. Oh my goodness. And she was in Dallas the other day
Yes.
with Alicia.
Yes, yes.
And then she's with Des.
And
El Gallo Des. I said caballo. El Gallo Des.
yeah,
Young, really good singer.
amazing.
She got a lot of great singers under her belt. And man, I'm telling you, you've been blessed that so many people want to help you. The reason why they want to help you is one, you got the talent, and two, you got a beautiful personality. Don't change that personality because I mean, there's some people that have great voices and maybe their personality is not that good. I'm not gonna mention no names here in the day or other, so stay tuned for the next one. No, but stay humble, but stay good. And your voice will take you wrong. Is there time to be ready? All right, so what we want to do here is we want to close out the show, and it's been an honor and a pleasure to be able to have you here at the beginning of the show. And when we look down the road a little bit like when you were 8 years old at the Domingo Live show, we're going to see back when you were 21 years old and you were on the Denny Manolo show, and every day we were spinning some songs for you, and we had all these great people here, and your mom supporting you like always, and boyfriend. It's so beautiful to have that familial support.
Yes.
Well, any last thing? You got the last word you got before we signed off and call it a great show. It really has been a great show.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're so awesome.
Yes, thank you everybody that came, and thank you all, everybody that's running this. Thank you so much for messaging me and asking me to come on here. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. And thank you all so much for tuning in and watching. And again, don't forget to request and look at the on your favorite radio station. And thank you so much for all the love and support. It means so much to me.
Arnold, thank you so much. Arnold Arias tuning in with the Arias brothers, the band. Carlos P. Garcia, saluditos from Laredo, Texas. Jose Rosario Gonzalez, Danny Noyola, awesome interview. Thank you for all the support. No, you don't. Thank you for all the support that you have given to all these young artists, including the late great Jenny Rivera. All right, we're gonna close it out. DJ, LBJ, let's do it, baby. Turn it off. Muchas gracias. Great show, everybody. Appreciate it.